All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders in New York, GMS. And citation y'all around the world is teaching the truth. My name is Maya Ka'al Nagab, with Chicago Branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. Black is a color, not a nationality. We are Israelites or Hebrew Israelites, meaning we descended from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. The word Hebrew is a watered down way of saying Abar. Abar means from the past. Okay. Because one of Shem descendants, Abar, he kept the ancient language. All right. Abar is the language you know today is Hebrew, or people call Hebrew. All right. Who speak that language. Okay. Right here you have the article. It says, the affluent homeless sleeping pod, a hard desk, and a handful of clothes. All right, this is from April 23rd, 2019. All right. And, these curses, man, are coming off so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Israelites of the Bible that matches the curses that verify that we are the true sons of the living power of Yahweh. All right. It says right here, it says, Deuteronomy 30 verse 7 says, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, all them that hate thee, was persecuted thee, who hate us, the so-called white man Esau. Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Okay. All right. And the rest of the heathen nations, man. Our enemies listed, Esau the number one. Esau, the so-called white man, listed number one is Psalms 83, man, the tabernacle of Edom. All right, tabernacle of the red people, man, because the so-called white man is not white, he's red. All right, so his name is Otter One Red because their skin is translucent and their blood and flesh shows through, giving off a red color. All right, so the curses coming off us, going on to our enemies, man. What's one of the curses, man? All right, it says right here, it says Deuteronomy 28. And right here, 43 and 44. It says the stranger that with thee should get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. It said he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. All right. So the stranger are the heathen nations, man. Okay. So, so we fell on the curses, because we violated the law, statute, commandments of our true power, Yahweh. All right. His son name is Yahweh, the one everybody didn't call Jesus. All right. So the so-called Negroes, Latino, we fell on the curses. Why? Because we violated the law, statute, commandments of our power, Yahweh. Okay. And now the curses started to come off of us. We started waking up to the fact that we are Israelites. We start calling upon the name of our Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right, and the name of the Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, and get into our culture, begin to speak our true language, which is Lashon Gadash, the Holy Tongue, Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew, which correctly is Abar. All right, so the curses are coming back onto going onto our enemies, Esau, man. And we was made the tail, and he was made the head. Him and all the rest of the heathen nations, man. Well, Israel scattered, man. These heathens are above us, man. All right, but that's changing right now, as you see, man. This article says the affluent homeless, a sleeping pod, a hard desk, and a handful of clothes from April 23rd, 2019. All right, it says Stephen T. Johnson rents a bed at Pod Share in Hollywood, California. When you don't own things, you don't have to keep track. He says just show up. More young people are leaning to the rental or sharing economy on unless everything rented for a whole lot more housing, cars, music, workplace. Some places such as Los Angeles, the rental life has gone to the stream. All right. That's right. Stephen T. Johnson, he said, works in social media every time this Hollywood. He spent most of his days using things he does not own. He takes a ride share service to get to the gym. He doesn't own a car. At the gym, he rents a locker. He uses a gym laundry service because he does not own a washing machine, man. All right. So, 20, 30 years ago, that had been unheard of, man. All right. Showing this nation falling, man, with this system, with his people, the Edomites, so-called white people. All right, it said Johnson don't even have an apartment. Actually, he rents a bed in a large room with other people who rent beds for nights, weeks, or months at a time through a service called Pod Share. All residents share a kitchen and bathroom. Johnson also rent a desk at WeWork, a co-working space. He said the only clothes he owns are two versions of the same outfit. That'd be unheard of like 30 years ago while he saw. He said Johnson said he owns a little, but he has a little that he has even able to get rid of his backpack I gave up 2 months ago. Alright. He said that for him, this lifestyle is a constant confusing. That's what's great. When you don't own things, you don't have to keep track of them. You just show up. He's part of the newish. I don't know what the hell newish. But anyway, newish group of young people. He is educated, owns his own business. He considered well off, but he is also in a way homeless by choice. All right, so Curtis, man. All right, there are two big reasons for this shift: price of house. All right, man, because the economy going to shit, and it's inflating more and more, man. You gonna see more prices. Well, pretty soon gonna see bread for $10 damn, man. All right, then the economy gonna crash. All right, it says I believe this dollar bill had been inflating since President Nixon stopped backing the dollar with silver and gold. All right. It says there are two big reasons for the shift. For the U.S. government stopped backing the dollar with gold and silver. It said there are two big reasons for this shift: the price of housing and student loan debt. See that? A little more 30 million currently own homes, a rate lower than Generation X baby boomers when they were the same age. Like Malcolm, the elder Malcolm said, these are the baby doomers, man. They doomed. All right, said, but there's something else going on as well. Does Johnson represent a fundamental shift in American capitalism? Well, yeah, it is a shift, man. Esau going down. All right, 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7 through 6, verse 9. All right, it says Skyler Wang, a PD student at University of California, Berkeley, who studied the sharing economy, say even if young people own less are less in normal ownership than their parents may be, they still have a lot of stuff. It's just not tangible. I talked to a lot of my mentors. Wayne said they're the type of people who love to couch surf. They like to own things, but they hoard digitally. They have lots of photographs. They had $1,000 Instagram posts. They still live in common stuff. Just different stuff, different experiences. Alright, so this is basically, man, showing the curses are coming off the so-called Negro Latino Americans going to the heathens, man. The Esau, so-called white man, Moab, which is so-called Chinese, so-called Japanese, man. Also, there's an influx of homeless Asians all throughout California, man. So-called Asians, Moab and Moab Chinese, and Japanese, man. We're showing America's going down, man. America has a fork, and a roast rump, man. She's cooked. She's cooked, man. All right, she's done. All right, so this is it. Hey, this is the face of the baby doomers, man. This guy right here. All right, more like him. All right, Shalom.